We've got a tomato here that actually my dad was visiting his friend, and as they were looking in the neighbor's backyard, he found some tomatoes that were the biggest tomatoes my dad had ever seen. So he went next door and asked, and this gentleman had given him this tomato. It was so big, I took it to A&P and had him measure it, and it was like almost 4 pounds. These things will produce 3.5 to 5 pound tomatoes. They're the biggest. If you want the biggest tomato on the block, we've got a plant that will produce it for you. We're calling it the Parks Whopper. If you want to come in, we do carry them in different sizes, this size and then smaller. We've got eggplants, leek, 3 different kinds of eggplants actually. Cucumbers from the real long English varieties to your 8 slicing varieties. There's about 8 different kinds of lettuces here, from red to Boston to mesclun mix, which is one this one here you can just plant and you can just keep cutting it, it'll keep regenerating itself. And again, all these items are growing here. We carry about, again, I'm going to say the largest selection of vegetables in the Niagara. About 30 different varieties of tomatoes, 8 or 9 different kinds of varieties of lettuces. We carry peppers, hot peppers, and regular peppers. Jalapenos, hot chilies. We've introduced a few heirloom varieties this year into our tomato selection. We carry Oxheart, Brandywine. We've got approximately 30 varieties of tomatoes and approximately 30 varieties of peppers. We carry them in a larger plant to a 4-pack, 4 plants in a pack and in between. This is how we sell potatoes. There's small little potatoes in there, and they come in a sack, just like the big potato sacks you see in the markets, in the big marketplaces, okay? And you'll just take these guys, you'll set them in the ground, put about 2 inches of soil over top of them. Just make sure that it's a well-drained soil so that the potatoes can flourish, and you'll just be picking up in the middle of the summer, you'll start harvesting potatoes, and you can get quite a bit of, you probably have enough potatoes out of this bag to suffice for your family all winter. We have garlic. You can plant this at now, and you just look like they look just like your typical cloves in a store. And if you bring in this closely, you can see they're actually starting to grow. You would take each clove, separate them, and plant them. These guys can be planted now. They can even be planted in the fall before winter. That's how hardy they are. And yeah, take them out, tie them together with your potatoes, your cow, your goat cheese. We're in the herb section. If you can't tell, you can smell it. It's a kind of mint. This is the mojito mint for those mojito drinks you want to make under your coconut tree. Different kinds of basils. There are actually about 5 or 6 different kinds of basils. We've got African blue, and then your common basils. And again, if you want to make a bruschetta bread, don't go and buy that powdered stuff or go buy the dried up leaves. Take some fresh leaves like this, chop them up and put it in. It's going to taste 100 times better. Rosemary. If you need a little plant of rosemary, you can sit this in your house and grow it as a little tree in your house year round. Pick some up as you need it. Oh man. It smells great. You guys smell it? Oh. Right, Brenda? They smell good?
Right. It smelled like I was stuffing a turkey when I was handling them yesterday.